It is 7:43 at KNEB and 52 degrees on a warm day today before some cooler weather later in the week. Our News Extra is next and brought to you by Gering Civic Center. Here's Kevin Wood.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. Our guests today are Johns and Linda Harimon, and Harlan Eden's back here as support for these two. And we're going to talk about the Gering Business Club and the schedule they have for this year. And Kim's going to talk about exactly what Gering Business Club is. Most people, I think, kind of have a pretty good idea. They've probably been to Gering Business Club at least a few times, right?
I think probably a number of people have, not everybody. We want more people to attend, and that's one of the reasons why Linda and I are here this morning, is to promote Gering Business Club and let people know that it's not just Gering businesses that we're asking to come, but everyone in the valley is welcome to come. Any business person, Scottsbluff, Gering, or anywhere in the community.
All right. You guys meet weekly on Wednesdays.
We do.
Right, around noon.
We do meet at noon at the Gering Civic Center. Every once in a while we go off-site if the Civic Center is busy with functions in their building, or sometimes just there's an opportunity to go off-site to another area, and it's fun to get out into the different businesses and visit with people.
Yeah, and really it's wonderful. You get lunch.
We do get lunch.
You get lunch. You got a chance to get a free lunch.
We
So everybody puts in for the little drawing there.
That's something that's a little bit different this year. In the past, you paid 50 cents, and it kind of went into a kitty, and whoever entered the drawing was able to have a chance at winning the free lunch. This year, we are charging $7 for lunch, and that includes everybody who comes to lunch is included in the drawing.
Oh, all right. No more 50-cent things, huh?
No, everybody's included.
Everybody's
so you have
included.
A chance
So everybody has a chance.
Every darn week, whether you want to or not.
All right, that's cool. And you always get great meals over at the Gering Civic Center. And you guys have been going for how long now, we figured?
You know, the Gering Business Club originally started with the Gering New Horizons group. It's then kind of transferred into, well, I think the Gering CVB is kind of an incorporation of the Gering New Horizons, but we've been going almost 20 years. Yeah,
that's really just wonderful stuff. So 20 years long, and let's see, you have a meal on every Wednesday. What other things do we need to talk before we get to Linda and the schedule here?
Well, one thing we might talk about is that we meet October through April. We do not go during the summer months because everybody's busy then. We meet at noon, and I don't know, what else are we missing, Linda?
That's about it, I'd say. That's pretty close to it.
No reservations
No
necessary.
reservations.
Just come when you can.
Yeah, no reservations, and it's really, you guys have some very good people there, newsworthy stuff. I go every, pretty regular basis. I'm there to kind of catch what people are saying.
And it's a real casual setting, and you don't feel like you have to come every week. If you're not able to come one week, it's okay. Just come when you can, and great programs that are put together by the committee, and we're looking forward to a good start to the year.
All right. So we'll let Linda kind of go through some of the things. You already have the first month all figured out, and that starts this Wednesday, right?
Right. Our first speaker this year will be Rick Tuggle. He's going to talk about the Red Cross restructuring. Lots of changes in the Red Cross, so he's going to catch us up. The next week we are going to have Katie Bradshaw, the Executive Director from the North Platte Valley Museum. She's going to tell us all about the museum and their celebration of 50 years. October 19th, we're going to have Steph Black and Carrie Linden with United Way with their program Don't Just Survive, Thrive, Live United.
Yeah, they're in the middle of their big campaign.
Right. And on October 26th, we're going to have Jack Baker with Baker & Associates speaking about trains, planes, and polar bears.
All right. Now, that was set up by Kevin Sandberg.
That's right.
All right. So I don't know exactly what that's all about, but I'm probably going to show up on October 26th and figure. Curiosity's got me going as to what Jack may be talking about on a program set up by Kevin. So those are just that's just the first month. Do you guys set these things up about a month ahead of time, couple months ahead of time?
Carla likes us to get them set up at least a month ahead of time so that she can get our schedule out to the chamber news, so they can have it in their newsletter and on their website and have it out to all the media.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
people know what we're going to be hearing about.
Yeah.
scheduled to come.
Yeah. Now I notice it seems like every one of these programs has somebody different that got these things scheduled. Do you appoint somebody to do that, or is somebody in charge, or how does that work?
We have a committee. We started last year, and then everybody just picks a date, and then they line up a program.
Yeah. Okay. And then they figure it out and say, I got somebody coming in. It's not necessarily Gering people all the time.
No, we try to have current topics, current issues, community interest. Once in a while we'll throw in something offbeat, something a little bit humorous.
Yeah. You guys have pretty good attendance. I mean, that's usually fills that room, fills that Chimney Rock room.
Yeah, sometimes we'll have, 20, sometimes we'll have 40. It just kind of varies in the time of the year, what's going on.
Yeah.
If you come.
Yeah. And the reason you do it October through April is people get kind of busy in the summer, and it's kind of tough to get everybody there. It's nice to take a summer break.
It's nice to take a break, give Carla a break setting it all up.
Yeah. Yeah. So it works out very well, and we encourage everybody to stop in and kind of learn about the business club. Anything else we need to say before we're going to give Kim a shot at talking about Heritage Estates a little bit?
It's
here?
just a fun lunch. You come in, we start about noon, and it's nice to just sit around the table and visit with the other folks that are there. It's just a little networking opportunity, meet some new people, and then our speaker starts around usually 1:15 or so, speaks for a half hour or so, and then we always try to leave room for question and answers.
Yeah. Starts at 12:15, right?
12:15.
Yeah, you said 1.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. And we're all done usually by around 1 o'clock, right?
Yep.
Yep. And so everybody can get back to work, and it works out fine. All right, we'll take a quick break and let Kim talk about the 5th anniversary of Heritage Estates here a little bit.
Vibrant history and premier facilities, and the Gering Civic Center is the ideal location for reunions, with professional staff to assist in event planning and room layout, and catering by the meat shop. Your reunion will be spectacular. Call West Nebraska's premier
sit with anybody, it doesn't matter.
66888, or visit us at
People do say they
www.geringciviccenter.com
get
for
real
your
nervous
reunions.
about it.
Just
The Gering
thinking
Civic
about the
Center,
first time you
where
see
winners
everybody,
meet.
it's fun. I really look forward to it.
All right, we are back on News Extra, and Kim was saying if you've never been to Gering Business Club before and you go, oh no, who am I going to sit with and all that stuff, that's not a big deal, is it?
It's not a big deal at all. If you are uncomfortable doing it, if you know anybody that does attend, feel free to give them a call and just say, would it be okay if I went with you this time? Once you get there, you'll see that you know a lot of people there. It's a very comfortable setting, and it really is an opportunity to network. I know that always sounds kind of cliche, but it truly is a great opportunity just to come together with your peers and have lunch and listen to a great speaker.
All right. You guys just celebrated at Heritage Estates. Kim is the Community Relations Director over at Heritage Estates. You guys just celebrated 5 years, right?
We did. On the 26th of September, 5 years ago, we moved into our new building.
All right. So what did that feel like, 5 years? Kind of talk about Heritage Estates, how many folks you have there now? Quite a few, right?
We do. I think our census today is 99. We are licensed for 102 beds at our facility. We moved 69 residents over 5 years ago, and obviously we've continued to grow. Our cottages, we have independent living cottages, 22 of those, and they are at capacity and have been. We have a waiting list, but I do want to say don't hesitate to call us. Just because there's a waiting list doesn't mean that you have to wait a long time to get in. We do have an availability coming open the end of October, and we've got that cottage filled, but it was number 11 on the list, the waiting list, that actually took it. So people go on the list, but if I called them tomorrow, they may not be ready to come because they either need to sell their house, or there's just a lot of different things that could come up. So don't hesitate and don't be intimidated by the waiting list.
All right. So it sounds good, and you've been there pretty much the whole entire 5 years almost, haven't you?
I have. I started in June at the old building, and we moved in September. So I was very lucky to have the opportunity to work for Heritage Estates. It's a great place. Come out and visit. I love to give tours and be happy to do it.
All right, very good. Kim Johns, just give her a call over at Heritage Estates. If you have any questions about Gering Business Club, just give Carla a call over at the Gering Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Carla Needon, and she'll answer any questions you may have about that. All right, Linda, Kim, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
You bet. All right, back to you, Dan.